Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year! We are finally in 2022! Wow! We made it! Yes! All of the twos, except for the 10, 20, 22. Oh, 2 is such a nice number, nice and even, beautiful, beautiful number. It is currently Kim Tae-young's birthday that I'm filming this, so I'm having a little wine for him in celebration. Also in preparation for tomorrow night, which is New Year's Eve, but this should be up on the 1st of January, at least Australia time. But yeah, I'm going to make my goals of 2022. I do this every year. I've never filmed it before, mostly because it does get a little bit personal. And also so this is collection goals and it is also personal goals. So you're gonna learn a little bit about me in a way, but it's mostly focused on collection, kinda. But yeah, so I made a list of last year's. I have blanked out 2 because they were kind of personal. It was mostly to do with mental health and just it was just a bit too heavy to put on the internet, so I did blank them out. As you can see, I only achieved two of my goals of last year, so I do fail at this quite a lot, but it's okay. It's just a list that I like to make, and I look back at it during the year and I go, okay, recenter, refocus, this is what I'm aiming towards. Yeah, I did fail. No, I'm not gonna say I failed, because I achieved 2 things, and that's fine. A lot of people don't like to make goals for the new year because they feel pressure from it, or they don't want any expectations or anything. I do like doing this just to keep looking back on it and make sure that I'm heading in the direction I want to. But I absolutely don't put pressure on myself to do this kind of thing. It's just what I would like my life to be like, but I work so much that read a book 10 pages at least a night. I'm so zonked, I just go to sleep. So yeah, so this was my list of last year. I'm going to go through this and then I'm going to write my new list. This list doesn't really have anything to do with collection goals on it, just because my collection, I was just collecting whatever I wanted, whatever I found. But I will be making some collection goals as well. So hopefully this video won't be too long. I'm trying to keep it under 10 minutes, but I'm already at almost 3 minutes. So maybe I'm failing at that. My old list was go to bed earlier, wake up earlier. Failed that miserably. I think I've done the exact opposite. Last night I went to sleep at 2 a.m. But I am still waking up earlier. That's my problem. Maybe my new goal will be to get at least 8 hours of sleep a night, but I'm really struggling with that, just because I don't know whether it's an anxiety thing, but I feel like I want to wake up to do more stuff. Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't like being asleep, because then I feel like I should be constantly doing something, which is not a good mindset. But yeah, that'll be obviously something that I'll write in next year's. Reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you so much. I think I just reached 4,000 by the end of the year. So it was just a small little milestone that I wanted to reach last year, and it's just unbelievable that I did reach it and that I'm at where I am now. So I'm so thankful for the people who have subscribed to my channel. EXO is coming out. Channel. So thank you so much for subscribing. I don't know whether or not I'll make a new milestone for next year. If I do, it'll be, well, this year, not next year. If I do, I'm gonna set the bar low because I think my channel might be at its peak. Next one was learn a language, Korean or Japanese. Just start. I didn't start. It's just, I would like to learn Korean because I want to listen to the music and be able to understand it and know what they're talking about, and really just immerse myself more in the music and be able to understand what BTS is saying. But I have done 8 years of Japanese, but I hardly remember any of it. And I mostly haven't started because I can't decide whether or not I want to do Korean or Japanese. Because if I was going to move to another country, I would choose Japan over Korea. So it's maybe I should continue on with Japanese. But if I don't decide to move to another country, I would use Korean more. And Korean is a lot, well, as far as I know, it's a lot easier to learn than Japanese. Like Japanese has so many symbols, so much in the alphabet, whereas Korean doesn't have as much. But Korean, I feel like it's harder to pronounce all of the O's. I did start learning it in 2020. Yeah, I'm not sure. But even if I learn Korean, like there's no guarantee that I'll be able to understand it in music, because even with English music, like you listen to it and you might not catch what they're saying because words are spoken differently when they're sung. So at the start of 2020, it was my goal to be fluent in another language by 2030. So I'm already 2 years into that goal and I haven't barely started. So maybe I really just need to bite the bullet and do Korean. But as I said, I just have other stuff in my life. I just don't have time. I should make time. But then I don't want to put the pressure on myself to make time to do it. The next one was actually meet someone. Still haven't met somebody in real life. I mean, I feel like I've met someone on the internet, but I really want to have the physical aspect with someone. Yeah, I still haven't met anyone. I have Tinder. I have... maybe I should get something that's not Tinder, because I feel like Tinder's more like, let's meet up, baby. I'm 25. I would really, really like to go in a relationship with someone. I've had one relationship in my life and it was a week in year 9. That's so sad. But like at the same time, like it's good to normalize the fact that someone who is my age could not have a relationship by this time. It's so sad though. Well, no, it's not sad. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I just want to meet somebody. But BTS has set my expectations so high. The next one was check my iron levels, which I actually did. Good job, Kate. They're really bad. So my goal of next year should be probably fix my iron levels. Clear out K-pop. Haven't done that. I have a box currently in my bedroom that is just filled with stuff that I really need to sell. I just don't have the time to do it. So I really need to, maybe I need to take a week off of work and just hold a massive sale or something. I really need to clear that out. The last one is find a job I am proud and passionate about. That is going to be my main goal of next year. I didn't really focus on it this year because everything was kind of locked down for quite a while, and the area that I would like to go into is film and television production, and that was kind of shut down in Australia. So hopefully in the new year I'll be able to go back to applying for those kind of jobs. I do have a degree in film and television production, but like they say, don't study your passion. After I did the degree, I didn't really want to go into it, but yeah, through this YouTube, I don't know, I really enjoy making YouTube videos, and even just being the editor for a YouTube person, I think that would be really cool. But maybe I need to sign up to do like an editing course or something, or I just don't know. I'm really unhappy with the jobs that I'm doing currently. So yeah, I've had 13 jobs in my life. I get bored of things easy. I kind of just stopped applying for jobs after I got to, let's go pink. After I got to, I think 150 something resumes, I just stopped. I stopped applying for film jobs, and that was back in 2019 before I decided to move to London and got the best job ever, but the pay was terrible. So yeah, I'm going to go back to applying for jobs in this new year. So let's make a list. This video is definitely not 10 minutes, which is okay. I mean, I needed to discuss some things. I am going to make collection goals though, because I know that most people are here for the collection goals, because like you've definitely just gotten a lot about me that you probably don't care about. But let's write the title. This has a dot on it. Does that annoy me? No. Okay, so 2022. Oh, scary number. Okay. I'm feeling 22. Oh, scary. I hate that. It's like that kind of thing of Like this year I'm turning 26 and I should have my life together apparently. No, apparently I don't need to have my life together, but I feel like I should have my life together. Okay, so I'm going to draw a line down here. One of my goals for this year will definitely be to not be as perfectionistic. So the first one was go to bed earlier, wake up earlier. Do I want to carry that across? I was going to write 8 hours of sleep a night, but I feel like that's not I'm not going to be able to do that. Have 7 hours of sleep a night. I'm just going to write them as a list, and then maybe off camera I'm going to reorganize them to be more collection goals, life goals. But for now I'm just going to write what I'm feeling. For a milestone for my channel, I'm going to set it low because I don't want to be... I make videos as a way to express my creativity away from my job. I love talking to everybody. When I first signed up for YouTube, I was watching the number so much, and every time I posted a video, I would lose subscribers and I would get really disheartened. So I turned off the subscriber count. I didn't want to see it. It is currently on, but like, you can't see the dislike button either. I used to be really obsessed with the dislike button, and I'd watch it and I'd be like, why is there 3 dislikes on this video? And I think it's just human nature to look at the negative of things. There's a little bug flying around. Hello, little bug. Come closer. Come closer. Okay, it's not, oh, it's going towards my wine. Yeah, so it's good that they got rid of the dislike button, but even them, this little bug's going crazy. Maybe if I'm sitting on 4,000, I'm gonna go, do I really care? Let's just go 5. Let's just go reach 5,000 subs on YouTube. I definitely know what my collection goal for this year is, so I'm going to do that one next because you're not here for life goals. My collection goal of the new year is to finish Jungkook's broadcast photos. Hands down, that is what I would like to achieve. There's the little bug. Did you see it? Go away. I'm missing one card, and it is his I Need You broadcast. It's going to be a fairly pricey thing, and it's going to be, yeah. I can get it right now, but I would have to drop a fair amount of money on it. So I would like to put away a certain amount each week in order to not feel the sting of it so much. I got the other ones for a fairly good price. I don't think I'm going to be as lucky with this one. I think this one's definitely going to have to be a major investment. And okay, I'm going to write it down. Another collection goal is to make, go away little bug, is to make my OT7 collection more aesthetic. So fix OT7 binders. And another one straight up will be stay on top of BTS releases. Yeah, because they have so many releases. I just want to stay on top of it. I'm not going to make any goals about collecting old stuff. I just want to stay on top of new stuff in the new year because the prices currently are just, yeah. We all know what the prices are doing. So I think another major goal of mine is to go back to my psychologist. I think mental health is very, very important. I have been seeing a psychologist. I don't know whether or not you care about this. I've been seeing a psychologist for a couple of years, but I haven't been very consistent with it. I used to see one every month. So I would like to go back to seeing my psychologist every month. It's because I moved state. So I used to live in Brisbane, in Queensland, and I've moved to New South Wales in some unknown location. I've left my psychologist up there, but I've had one Zoom with her, which was like March of last year, which that's insane. I was planning on having one a month, so I would really like to go back to her because it helps. If you feel like you need to talk to someone, please go to a psychologist. I know that it might not be the best fit, but it really does help. You've got to try it in order to like appreciate it and find the fit that you want. So since I've been home, I've seen 2 other psychologists and they just weren't it. Like one of them just talked to me about my brain. I was like, I don't really care about my brain. just tell me how to be happy. But yes, the psychologist that was the best fit for me was in Brisbane. So I would really like to go back to my psychologist. Uni sees a psychologist. It's nothing to be ashamed of. I feel like at this world is tough. Sometimes we need help, and I really struggle with normally the idea of dumping my thoughts onto someone. So I think that's mainly the reason why I haven't gone back to my psychologist, because I don't want to dump stuff on her, which is kind of utterly ridiculous because she's trained in it. It's her job. So anyway, I'm going to move on from that. The next one I'm going to write, I want to meet someone and I want to have a relationship. Oh God. Check my iron levels. I've got to fix my iron levels. I won't write that. I'm just going to do it. I need to clear out my K-pop still because it's just insane. The job thing. So I'm going to write the exact same thing I wrote last year because it doesn't specify what job it is. It's just that I want to be proud, which sounds weird. I want to be proud and passionate about it. I think the main one is passionate. I want to be really passionate about it. It's really hard to write around a camera because currently the job that I'm in, I mostly like it because it feels like it goes really quickly. Like I get there and like a 9.5-hour shift goes like that. That's mainly why I like it, which is really sad. It just makes the day go so quickly, and I think that's why I'm freaking out that it's now 2022. Yeah. In like a recent V-Live, JK said that he wasn't as energetic, wasn't able to push himself as much as he could when he was younger. Like he was feeling older. That's how I kind of feel. People like under 25 probably won't get this at all, but I feel like I'm not as like, I'm fine just sitting at like parties. Does that make sense? Like you remember when you were a kid and you used to go to parties and it would be really boring when all the adults used to just sit there and talk? I'm one of them now. I can just sit there and talk and that freaks me out. Also, like I feel like this is the body that I'm going to have as an adult. I finally feel like I'm at that point where I look at myself, I'm like, this is my adult body, which is freaky. I'm not going to write, I know a lot of people on their lists write goals to do with like weight loss, body image, that kind of thing. In the past, I've really struggled with that. I never write anything to do with body image. I think the main one that I want to write is very BTS, but it is so true. I want to love myself. It's very difficult, and I think that's what mainly is holding me back from meeting someone. I feel like you need to love yourself before you can accept the love of others, which is definitely not the truth of everybody. But yeah, I would like to, in 2022, love myself a bit more. For example, I'm at home at the moment and it's summer, and I never wear like a bikini. I never wear like a swimmers around my family because I have a distorted, I was gonna say morphed, a distorted like body image. Sorry if this is triggering. I'm not gonna talk any more than that. So I never wear a bikini around my family. This year I'm gonna do it. It's weird. It's weird and it sucks. And Korean media definitely doesn't help. But yeah. I think is that all my goals for this year? I'm not gonna make any more collection goals because I'm just gonna go with the flow. That is my goals of this year. Am I happy with that? Is that everything I want to write? I would like to move towards moving out of my parents' house. which is kind of hard when you collect Jungkook, but yeah. I really just don't want the collection to be impeding my life, which it has kind of been in the last year and a half, but we have been in COVID times, lockdown, so in the new year I would really like to more focus on that. And if that means that I don't buy JK's first MD balloon picture, that's fine with me, completely fine with me. I've come to that realization that I just want to, I wanna experience life a bit more, travel, yeah, go to a BTS concert. Oh my god, I've stanned them since 2018, known about them since 2017, was an idiot, didn't know what they would become to me. Still have not seen them live. I need to see them live. If that means that they don't come to Australia and I've got to buy a plane ticket somewhere, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see them live. F off COVID, just, yeah, I'm gonna see them live. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Okay. I got this letter the other day. It's to do with a cervical screening. I have a fear of this kind of thing, but I am going to do that. So if you, yeah, just putting awareness out there, go get your cervical screening if you are a female. You don't need it as a male. I mean, I suppose you could get your prostate checked, but I think you need to be a bit older than that. But yeah, that really freaks me out. That is something I'm going to do in the next month though, so I'm not going to write it on here, but go get your cervix screened and make sure that you are okay. I hope everyone is okay. Good luck with the new year. If you ever want to talk, ever want to chat, I'm on Instagram at this and I'll see you in the next video. I'm going to rip this out of my book now and put it on the back of my cupboard so that I can keep looking at it to know where I'm at. I forgot to add learn Korean. This video is getting messy now. Learn a language. Yeah, so I'll see you very soon. This definitely wasn't a 10-minute video. Good luck with this year and au revoir. Au revoir? That's French. Goodbye. Bye.